My name's Martha Gabriel, and I teach in the Faculty of Education at the University of Prince Edward Island. I'm joining you via video today because I am actually running another session in another space in the Torrey building, so I can't be with you to talk about Wikis, except virtually. I am involved in online learning, and I'm interested in how knowledge can be constructed in online learning environments. So over time, I've been thinking about and reading about Web 2.0 technologies, Wikis in particular, and I decided it was time for me to finally bring Wikis into my own teaching. But what I'd like to do today is share a small cautionary tale with you. I started using Wikis. My first experiment was to throw my students onto a Wiki to get them to develop partnerships where they were going to interview one another about their own interests. This was actually a disaster. We ended up with colored text and lines and confusion all through the entire wiki, and I had to finally step in and pull it all together and straighten it out. So I thought to myself, that was a disaster. How can I move on from here? So I tried another activity where I asked students to brainstorm activities on our wiki about their ideas about potential questions to investigate in educational settings. And they were asked to read and write and respond to one another's ideas and to give feedback to a number of people who were giving their thoughts. This became a saner approach to the writing and the collaboration that can happen on a wiki, but there was still no type of a collaborative document. It was just a static collection of information. My third attempt was to develop a case study that I shared with my students, and I asked them in small groups to go on, read primary sources, and develop a better understanding and a response to the information posed in the case study. The seminar, this actually worked fairly well, and each of the small groups developed a short collaborative document, so I felt like we were finally making progress. My next attempt at integrating Wikis into my teaching was when I posted student seminar presentations and then asked all of my students to go online, review the seminars, pose questions and comments for the seminar leaders, and the seminar leaders came back, reflected, spoke, answered these questions, and conversations were started. What became interesting here was that over time we developed quite a good collaborative document where new information, new knowledge was emerging. Students kept going back, reposting, and reviewing the information that had been shared. So I thought to myself, I think this is beginning to work. So the Learning Technology Center at the University of Manitoba defines Wikis as chaotic, informal knowledge spaces. Now, I had previously used Wikis for scholarly writing, for presentations, and also as collaborative spaces to work on with my colleagues to develop articles or reports. But all those collaborations certainly didn't feel at all as chaotic or as informal as working with my students did. So, through my work with my students, I've learned a few things about introducing Wikis to young teachers. I found out that I really needed to spend the time required to help them feel comfortable with the technology. They had to know how to revert to earlier versions, how to develop new pages, and so on. I had to help students understand that sharing their knowledge publicly in a public space actually does count as learning, and it's a courageous act. I also found out that I needed to help students understand the collaborative knowledge construction counts, and that the process of revision, editing, and collaboration makes a stronger product. I'm continuing to integrate Wikis. I wish you all the very best, and I'm really looking forward to hearing the products of your discussion. All the best.